No, if no one saw the Quackto Singularity game, but obviously you would know who won, I hope. So don't yell at me about spoilers. Alright, here we go. Singularity versus Mimic in this NS2WC Horizon Bracket Finals. We got Singularity starting Warehouse as Marines. Kane jumping out, building up that armory. Iron Fist letting Sally and Sharp move forward into the hub. We got 3 Mimic Skulks here on the ET side, moving straight into Mezzanine. Also in Repair Room. Nice split here by both teams.
Yeah, and it's interesting because we're finally getting to see kind of an opposite start here. Zombie, you know, the aliens always start up in the north. And on Tram, you have the potential of starting down in the south here in shipping. And so it's always interesting to see how they played out because the Marines are more likely to pick up 5 nodes in the north, starting up in Warehouse or Server themselves. Mm-hmm. You got double Skulks coming in here in a platform right now, and great shots by both these Marines to clean that up, and that's going to be an early win for them. Currently, however, all alone over here in ore processing, going up against 2 Skulks is a much more difficult situation. Penal down all the way to the black bar, and someone's going to rush in there really quick, I'd hope, because both those Skulks are going to be able to take that out pretty quick.
Sharp Sally from the hub moving into south tunnels. We got Tap and Pennell taking down the ore processing RT, currently coming around the corner. Not fast enough to get that save. Griff waiting around the corner, taking Sharp by surprise. Satyr coming behind Sally on that flank, taking him out as well. Good cleanup there by Mimic.
Yeah, well played by Griff to wait there for the kill. That definitely took a lot of pressure off of them starting early on. Double whip play and logistics to protect their res down south, and they're going to start moving up probably to the elevator side for their expansion.
Sharp and Cowboy here in the hub, moving forward. Tap on the ceilings, taking a jump on Cowboy, successfully doing so. We got Sally and Sharp now left in the hub as they move through down into south tunnels. Iron Fist on the ET side, currently in Repair Room. Pennell now moving into ore processing against that newly shiny built RT. Tap moving into platform and into Server Room, checking out what's going on there.
Sharp trying down to logistics to pressure, putting down some mines. Satyr's gonna go and parasite those mines. Mezzanine, Terran, and Tap owning it over here, working to take that sucker down as Cowboy comes around the corner to defend, and it will go down.
I like this play here by Mimic. They are being super aggressive right now, taking down these RTs like crazy. Look at this, 3 down at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. That's if they can keep this pace. And look, Tap is working on the Server Room one right now. Singularity being pulled left and right, trying to figure out which one to defend, as when they probably open their minimap, everything is flashing red.
And I think that's, a good play by Mimic. They're really putting the pressure on both sides, kind of ping-ponging back and forth with the pressure to make them, get a little distracted there. Looks like Cowboy's clearing the infestation out of elevator transfer, making his way down towards observation. But Terran, again, waiting patiently for the kill. And I think that's the wise move. Lurk out on the field now in silent.
I like how these Marines are coming down in the south tunnels. I mean, they keep getting killed here, but they're trying to cut this cis chain to stop the expansion up to the east side, but they're just not holding it correctly. Pennell now taking down Iron Fist here in platform, leaving open the RT, but Sharp and Sally coming around the corner to defend that, currently building up the power in Repair Room. We also see that there goes the RT there in Server Room, 4 down in 4 minutes. Mimic doing an amazing job keeping Singularity res-starved right now, spending all their money on rebuilding.
We're going to trademark that. 4 down in 4 minutes. Trademark.
We need to get paid every time we say it.
Yes.
Griff working on the power here in
I like that play. I like that play. It's an expansion res point. Taking down the power is just going to, make them take longer to rebuild. But they're pushing him now to Repair Room. Still no pressure towards observation or elevator.
Silent may get caught here. He's caught between Sharp and Curly. He doesn't know where to go. Ow! Barely gets through the vents. Did you see him? He was going back and forth. Like he did not know where to go. Oh, that was almost a beautiful catch. Pennell may get caught here in the hub as Sally tries to take him down. Ooh. Oh!
And he chose to go the right way, as there's a crag over there, but he's not flying anywhere near the crag. He's going to go back to the hive, and he saved himself. So well played there.
Silent Homicide gets pistol down, losing a lurk here in North Tunnels by Sharp. So those lurks were so on fire in the last 30 seconds, both of them running into traps.
So Singularity is sitting on 4 extractors right now. They've yet to take down an alien harvester. They're not in a bad spot. Armor 1 coming online right now. Taking down the 1 lurk early on, so that's pretty good for them. I'd love to see them get some pressure into elevator, though, because you've got the crag in here, a whip now. I mean, they're starting to barricade up, and they want to keep their res.
Cowboy currently in Sharp, moving into repair room, taking down Silent as he tries to skivvy around there, but Tap takes down the RT here in repair room. Iron Fist and Sally moving it from the hub, putting pressure on ET as well. Now, if they can secure this, look at this, Singularity's playing this really well. This may be a, I mean, they're doing so well right now. If they're able to take down Pennell here. Oh no, they get cleaned up. Nope, spoke too soon. Cowboy decides to kill Iron Fist.
Yeah, a lot of pressure here still by the aliens. They definitely want to hold ET here. And again, though, you know, they're just now getting through on platform and server again. They've let the Marines sit now on 6 extractors for a while. You know, I mean, obviously it was like 4 and 5 and went up. Yep. But they're doing a great job of holding their own Marine res. And 4 isn't nearly as bad as 5 and 6 harvesters like we've seen in the previous games.
Yeah, well, I mean, I love Singularity's back capping right now. They are doing really well in back capping, and I think a lot of teams, while they do keep that in mind, some of them lose focus in that, and then you can lose you could basically lose it pretty quickly if you really forget about how important that is. So as you can see, Iron Fist moving straight into ore processing, ready to put that one back up that just went down. They saved the one here in platform at 10%, and they might save the one here in server. No, it's gonna go down, just barely. Oh my God, Sally blew it up.
Hive being dropped here in elevator transfer. And this room is very secure. Oh, I love the movement of the double whips here to protect the hub entrance now. Mm-hmm. They really don't want coming into this area at all, even spreading infestation up into mezzanine. But the fact that they've held, you know, even though they're down 8 extractors, they've never dropped below 3. They haven't had to spend a ton of money rebuilding in every situation. So they've been in a good spot to actually get some upgrades going, as they've got weapons 1, armor 1 done, shotguns, and even phase tech up. But now look at this. Griff and Tap have decided to go fade. And the double fades against armor 1 are going to be pretty deadly.
You can see those fades working really well together. Griff and Tap take down that pressure that was right outside ET. Silent now on platform. This could now change the momentum. Going the other way. And for those of you, I just want to, because I forgot to actually say it before this match started, but I saw a couple comments there. The reason we're not going into first-person view right now into these players is because it is bugged right now. So all we can do is top-down and free cam. So I apologize for that until that's fixed.
It will be working for the live grand finals on February 22nd.
We will be doing it for the... Oh, the fade down in the hub! Beautiful catch!
Big win for Singularity.
Huge win!
Huge win!
That was a beautiful catch. That fade was in trouble here. Outside ET tried to escape through the hub, met 2 or 3 Marines with shotguns, and just died in midair.
Yeah, they got to be careful here, though, because they've lost platform. Ore is being attacked. Repair room has gone down. They've got to secure this res, and they've got to get a little bit more because with the med packing that's going to be going on against the fade play, they've got to be able to hold some res to get those upgrades still going. Mm-hmm. Armor 2 would be so effective right now, especially since it's only the 1 fade.
They can kind of stick together and not get picked off, you know, one by one, lose their shotties to this 1 fade. that Fade is going to really have to judge the attacks that he goes into. Iron Fist currently in Cowboy. Scan went down there by the ET. Tap coming from behind. Oh, taking currently down. Nice.
That was unfortunate.
Nice kill.
Oh,
no.
Lined up for 2 shotguns. He's got to be really careful.
Oh,
that is a ballsy move on the part of Tap as Fade.
We just got out of there. We need to recycle these shotguns that are dropped here in ET. They do have a phase gate, as you see, right into the hub, right next to ET. Now, what we see here a lot, if they can reestablish their economy, what we see here a lot is a robotics factory being dropped here in the hub, being turned into an arc factory. Arcs up against this wall right here, and just arcing the hive. Seen a lot of fights that way. Here comes 3 Marines into ET. And right back out.
And I don't think that they're going to win that engagement. I think you definitely got to drop this robo like they just did here in Hub.
Oh, there it is.
You've got to be able to arc this room. And with only the 1 fade, I mean, the double lurks are going to be kind of a pain, but you can still stand back enough. Maybe even place, you know, an armory in this open doorway on the way into ET, just to, you know, break up the room a little bit more and protect your arcs so there's less room for you to defend. But yeah, with 5 extractors up right now, he's going to be able to roll, you know, minimum 3 arcs in little to no time at all.
Well, the thing here is, you know, just waiting for this to happen. Arc Factory is almost done. You got the rest of the, you got your resource towers to protect. If you're gonna do an arc push, you need, you know, you need a good economy. You need, they're sitting on 5 extractors right now. The one in ore processing is gonna go down, so they're now down to 4. Sally coming around the corner a little bit too late. They're gonna try to spend to get that back up, which is gonna, you know, cut into the costs of getting the arcs out here in the hub and just delay. Mimic right now is trying to delay these arcs coming out as much as they can by getting out on the map all over the place and forcing Singularity to spend money on rebuilds.
Yeah, they've opted to go for weapons too instead of starting to build arcs. And I think in this situation that might be the right call. The first arc is rolling out now, but they've got to get down. They've got to get down some of this res. I mean, someone's got to be over in repair room with all the aliens defending the hive right now. There has to be some pressure, and the Skulk's getting through and taking out res has done exactly what it's needed to do to keep the Marines back.
Well, here we go. The arc is up against the wall. They're building an observatory here so the commander doesn't have to manually pay for scans in the room. The arcs are siege units that the commander controls for Singularity, and they can shoot basically sonic pulses through walls and siege out hives.
Onos is out. They weren't necessarily prepared for it. Sharp getting a couple good shots in here and there. But they're going to take down this gate and eliminate that arc and the ops and potentially the robo unless he recycles it quickly. And again, they've got to be working on this other res. At this point, you've got 40 res back in the bank for Penal and others quickly growing.
Yeah.
And this is unfortunate that that Onos could be the thing to tilt it back in Mimic's favor here.
They have a lot of high life forms coming out right now. 2 lurks, out. I'm sorry, not coming out. Out right now. 2 lurks. You know, an Onos and a Fade. They got Griff playing Gorge. 4 of Singularity's Marines are in the hub right now, placing a phase gate here in Mezzanine, trying to get some sort of control. They're going to use this as a launching pad to either hit ET or reestablish control in the hub. This is going to be really hard for them to do.
This is actually a pretty good placement here, and I like how they're blocking the stairwell there. Look at what has happened, though. Sally finally comes down here to logistics and starts working on res. Pulls the Onos, a Gorge, the Fade, even a Lurk back for a little bit. And that is a win-win-win for Singularity. Needs to put the pressure now on repair room as well.
Cowboy Sharp and currently building a nice little armory wall here in the hub, as you said. They got a phase gate there as well. Gorge Tunnel is up between repair room and elevator transfer, which is going to give Mimic such great mobility around this map. Upgrades for Singularity, weapons 2, armor 1, shotguns. They're sitting on 5 extractors right now. They need to start going up against Mimic's harvesters, which is going to be really hard because they're busy trying to mount an offensive on ET. They dropped another Robo, as you can see there, so they're trying to mount another offensive on ET while trying to defend their RTs up against these life forms. Singularity is going to need to get lucky and start taking these down.
Yeah, it's very difficult for Singularity right now because they can't afford to buy shotguns, and you know that's definitely hurting them in some of these fights right now. They've got to be careful not to overcommit outside of mezzanine here, though, because that Onos and Fade are just waiting for them to over-engage, even just by a foot, that they can knock him out. If he rolls arcs out here, he can actually hit a lot of stuff from this platform up here. In fact, I do believe that from the platform, you can hit just the edge of the hive. I've seen it happen, I think. I'm pretty sure I've seen it happen, or at least a splash damage starts damaging it. That even that pressure or taking down the res node from the platform there on mezzanine could be really beneficial for them.
2 arcs now in play in mezzanine. Rolling out a little bit. Pennell throwing spikes down this hallway. Sally currently Iron Fist. Basically all the field marines now here in the hub trying to repair power and try to establish central control of this map. Silent in or processing, trying to put a little pressure there and pull them back. Power has been restored in the hub. We may see Phase Gate. Yep, Phase Gate down in the hub to get some central control. They're going to recycle the one here in the hub, or I'm sorry, in mezzanine, if they're able to get this one up.
Yeah, the Onos is back using the Gorge Tunnel to come from repair to ET. You've got, what is it, 2 arcs right there lined up to work on this Crag and Hive. Onos isn't going to be too thrilled about this going on, but he would be mistaken to walk into this clear zone.
This is a good setup by Singularity.
Heed the warning on the floor.
Well,
the lurk fader, it's important here.
Yeah, if they can pick these off, then Singularity, I mean, Mimic would be in very, very good straits to take this offensive off. But Singularity is being cautious right now. They're letting the arcs do the work. And you know what's cool is that they have not let the Phase Gate go in mezzanine. Not yet.
And the hub gate is almost not as important. I mean, it's really just a secondary gate to the same location that they've got. It's almost a ploy to get the Onos out. And look how well that worked, because now no one is here at Elevator.
They may lose this hive
right there going Gorge, and Curly's going to be able to snipe him right away.
And this hive is going to go down. There it goes.
Wow. So now they just got to take these arcs. I mean, I would clear the room and secure the room a little bit better, but at the same time, I'd almost say, crap, we're so close. Penal's going Onos as well.
They're going to need to take this and just do a counter. Like, go.
They've got 82 res, too, which is the problem with this is that they've got to make sure that they, in some way, secure the tech point. Put a chair down, something, so they can't double drop the hive. And I think they're going to go for an all-in push on Warehouse right now.
Yeah, they're all here in repair. Here we go. 2 Onis. Oh, man, here they come. Oh, and Sharp may call that out. There's the beacon.
While this is happening, though, this is a win for the aliens. I mean, they're going to just counter and go straight for the gate and all of this equipment over here. But the Phase Gate's going to allow them to come back and defend. They just got to, again, make sure they don't open themselves up too much.
Weapons 3 now is being worked on. Phase Gate in the hub is half health, being repaired by Cowboy right now.
And I'd roll those arcs down to shipping right now.
Oh yeah,
and shipping is not
they're rolling.
Focus. That's not what's going on. And you know, I mean, yeah, that infestation.
Sharp's going to see this is happening here in ore processing. He sees them all here in ore processing. I know that Kane, as the commander, is on that button.
I mean, get through onto the res. This is your opportunity to hit logistics. This is your opportunity to get into repair.
Yeah.
What they're trying to do is set up the pinch on the Onos. But, you know, you've only got one guy pinching from ore. It's just not going to work, especially with a Gorge there.
And Iron Fist may lose his shotgun here if he doesn't play it carefully. Oh my gosh, what a game. And they get pushed back into repair. 30% grown on the repair room hive. Silent as that lurk. Oh, beautiful job there.
And the Spurs are hiding right behind Elevator over here. So they're going to get both the Spurs. and they're eliminating the harvester over here in observation. So they're definitely starting the pinch, but someone's got to get in there, either into repair room right now with nobody there except the Gorge. Someone's got to be, you know, kind of throwing themselves to the horde to get in there.
Yeah, so much research is going on right now. Weapons 3, cat packs, advanced armory now has gone out, which is good. Once the advanced armory is up, guys, that's going to give access to flamethrowers and grenade launchers and give access for Singularity to drop a prototype lab, which is going to give them access to jetpack research. And if Singularity is able to get jetpacks out on the field the way they've been playing, it's going to be really hard for Mimic. And here they come, indoor processing. Mimic is trying to make the move.
Yeah, smart move again. They realize this has got to be an
oh!
It goes down almost immediately. The almost are up with
they stuck with
mucus and everything, and this is their opportunity to win. Everybody's dead. Smart of Kane to not get out of the chair. He's trying to peek in. Oh, and that is so unfortunate. This is why we said you should have dropped the chair and elevator. Had some way to build that back up, because if they won that engagement in warehouse, you are screwed. What? And there we go. Singularity essentially loses the game.
Woo!
And I don't think they were expecting it.
No, they weren't expecting that. I mean, that was a great call, great move there by Mimic. Knowing that their backs were against the wall, the momentum was with Singularity moving down that east side. And, wow, great